ladies, gentlemen, welcome back. Today we've just got a bit of gameplay commentary footage sort of thing going on. The units we're using today, we've got the Marmalades or the Roman Shields that I've been actually getting on really well with lately. I didn't think they were for me for a while, being a dual blades, but yeah, we're getting on okay with them. And then we've got the Rattan Rangers as well. I know a little bit of a weird one to be bringing, but I just got the Doctrine for them, the Rattan Doctrine, the version 5 of it as well, so the best one you can get. And it's made a little bit of a difference. There's still, you know, for 305 leadership, you could just take the new Cav and annihilate everything. But if you want to have a bit of fun, do some drive-bys, that sort of thing, then it's not a bad choice for a bit of fun. And at the end of the day, that's why we're here. We're here to have a good time. So yeah, use the units you want to use. It's not all about just playing meta. But anyway, now we're just waiting for the towers to go up. I don't mind this map because actually the towers don't seem to take too long. I was considering starting this video when the tower's up. Actually, let me know in the comments. If I do commentary gameplay videos, would you prefer to just see the whole thing or just wait, just start it at the towers up? Sorry, a bit of a side tangent. Oh yeah, and Forte Brachos, of course. 40s. I think they're the best unit in the game. Not overpowered, but just they kind of cover you in loads of situations, and especially using the F1 formation, brace them. They just hold a point so well. As long as like you have other people running around with like inside of their formation, it's so dominant. It's so good. And then obviously with how they turn now, they do what halberdiers do, having the non-static brace. That I think is quite powerful. It's quite powerful to have it on the F1 formation. I don't know if that will get changed or not. I feel like potentially it should be static for the F2 and F3 for the Forte Brachos, but the F1 it seems way too powerful for that. Anyway, some guys just jumped down, and we're gonna have a little pick up of him, get him away from those peasants, get this tower to the wall, and then we got a short bow, some Nadachis, and we're gonna have a little go at them. With our Marmalades, we're going to come round and a nice big charge. Okay, so here's my Roman Shields. These are their doctrines. Reduced cooldown on the charge, a little defense doctrine, a block increase, breakthrough doctrine, and a blunt damage doctrine. So nothing major there. And then victory line wise, we are looking at the top line. It's everything I do with these is to reduce the charge, and these are their base stats. That second hit on Marmalades is disgustingly powerful. Comes in, and second hit hits there, bang, 15 peasants dead. I mean, it's not that impressive, but it's 15 peasants. Now I saw the monks, and I was like, I got no charge, so I'm going to pull them out. But I knew I was going to lose a few, so I lost, what, 4, 5? So it wasn't too bad, and then I'm just waiting for the heroes to get too confident, charge off cooldown, slow them with my throw, and then the Marmalades hit hard. They make, you know, and that's another 2 down. Coming through to the start of where everyone normally loses troops. Another little pickup there, not mine though. It's down to the chain dart. I actually don't know how his little dart thing went through the wall there. I feel kind of sorry for the person we just killed. He really shouldn't have got chained there. But I guess that's ping. So I'm sort of the only one that's sort of making a push up front here at this point in time. I know I've got shields, but I was kind of expecting people to follow me. So I thought, you know what, let's put these guys right in front of the grape shot and then put our own one out inside. That I get on okay with. It's just I don't kill anyone. And one of the shots just drops so low. And obviously I think what it is grape shots. You kind of have to aim above them a little bit to get the full potential out of the shot. So I am getting hits in here, but some guy comes right up to me, and I was kind of annoyed that it didn't hit because I swear I was on it. So yeah, the grape shots baited them all out to try and protect themselves from my grape shot, and now we've got a Treb coming in that's lovely. That shot right there. Yeah, Treb coming in that works really nicely, really killing out the unit. I mean, he didn't kill too many, but it's broken them up a bit. This guy's silly. Just ult into shield slam, and we start getting a bit of resistance. Try to go for the grape shot on someone, but I must have been low health by then because it was instantly killed. Waiting for my charge off cooldown now. Going to see if I can hit them in the back and trap this guy in. And yep, he now knows the second hit's coming, and then we start just beating him up in the corner. Takes a very long time, but yes, we get him down. Our team's starting to get on A now. That's really nice. And we're going to start making a push around this corner. Didn't really realise at this point that we were that far in on this side, so I was quite pleased to look around the corner and see not a big pack of 40s and some Imperial Spears. And then now I'm just going to make a little line. It's kind of null and void, but basically I'm trying to protect any of our units, those Sons of Fenrirs, from arrows that are coming up and over. But just a little bit of team play, you know, team player. What a team player there. And now the charge downstairs. This is always deadly for other heroes, and straight into the thing. Big hit there. God, I really need to use these shield maws. I actually do not take them out that much, and they are, the charge on this low cooldown with the amount of like block break it does, so nice. And then we're going to go for another one, and big hit coming in. There it is. Now, unfortunately, they've got monks on the stairs that are taking a lot of the hits and aren't dying. But there we go. I do think monks have been not so bad since they've had that little bit of block reduction or whatever they had. That nerf they got has definitely made them an easier target to kill. Still pretty bloody strong, but yeah, not quite what they were before. That's good. I think they could still do with a little bit of tweaking, but at like literally like 5%, something like that. And that's not on damage. That's block. Just 5% less block or something like that. Just a little one. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the state of the game's going. Even that maul, I feel like that maul sort of nerf has done good things as well. I think they've brought them just into a good line. Still, when you get a stack of mauls, obviously that gets kind of hard, but yeah, it's definitely better. That longer cooldown on their ults and on less damage on Earth Splitter has definitely made a difference. So anyway, now we're just into a little push for the supply point, and then we will get into our drive-by shooters. That is our Rattans, and we'll have a look how we get on with those bad boys. Just trying to clear up the rest of these guys. Miss my kick. Go into a dirty ult and just stop him from going anywhere. Little slow for that guy. I actually managed to hit it. That was surprising. Again, another assist on that. And now let's get into a nice bit of drive-by shooting. I was sort of considering here, what do I go, 40s or Rattans? I was like, you know what, let's do some roaming around with the Rattans and see how quickly we can get ourselves killed. Onto my Rattan Rangers. These are their doctrines. This is the one I was talking about. Really nice. It's basically the only thing that makes them good now. Then we've got just a breakthrough doctrine, a piercing damage doctrine, an assassination doctrine, and an arrow resistant. But I will be changing the arrow resistant soon because it's kind of useless. Then Vectory line, it's kind of the same for everyone because you want to go top. And here's the stats. I love this unit. It's so much fun. Since I've picked it back up again, I've been having a great time. These are only level 25, but we have leveled them up since we last saw them in one of my other videos. In my units that needed a buff, I think it was video. But after that, using them there, I was kind of addicted to them because they're so funny to use. It also, the one nice thing about them is it makes, if they don't have any shields nearby, like if they've got Fortebraccios, Halberdiers, that sort of thing, and they're kind of blocking a corner, they kind of panic because you go around the corner and they're used to seeing a cav and being like, well, the cav can't do anything to me because it runs in it, I'll kill all of it. And this cav just comes around the corner and stands there and shoots at them. It's a bit of a weird moment for them, I think. I'm trying to just get the back of these back of those stalwarts there and see if I can get any any decent damage on them, but I don't think we did much. I can't really see the numbers on the screen, but I think it was about 200 per hit. But it's the Doctrine is more about the poison. It allows you to stack up poison another 2 times, and it does 60 more damage each poison. So you can actually stick to like getting 500 per tick. Just got to send them back to the supply to restock, and they all get stuck in this bloody corner. So AI is not great. There, still one stuck. So yeah, that Doctrine definitely helps with damage, but it's still not quite there. I really want them to allow Rattans to take the archer, the mounted archer doctrines would be my fix for them, 100%. Right, so now we've got refueled. We've got a little bit of health back for our team. The issue I'm finding with these, the only issue is their ammunition is so bloody low. It's insane. So now we're gonna just stick them here and see what we can pick up. I kind of don't want to use too much of my ammunition because I know we're going to be going in soon. So I just place them here for a little bit just to put some bleeds out and stuff like that. Firing away, not doing much damage at all. You've got shields there, so they're really not going to do much. Yeah, so now I decide, you know what, actually save the ammunition a bit because we are going to be, it looks like our team's going to be pushing in any second now. And yeah, so I just pop them out of the thing, and they keep bloody shooting through the wall, so I'm like, okay, go further away, stop shooting, wasting your ammunition, and, you know, we're going in for the push now, so I'm like, okay, and I'll try and sneak them on this side of the barriers there, and we're going to do a little sort of loop around them. We're just drive-bying, just full-on drive-by. This guy right here is getting peppered. We're going to just lock him down, and my guys should pick him up. And then there's some Imperial Spear, Imperial Spears there, and I'm about to test out the charge, big charge. No, nothing very decent there. It's about a 2,000 per hit charge. It's not even worth doing. I just use it to move them out of a fight quickly. And now we're out of ammo. We're trying to get out of the fight. We lose a good chunk, but we actually get away. The fact that these guys are so fast, we actually get away with 16 of them left. Was surprising considering how long we were sat on point for. And now we're just going to block this chain dart in the corner. He's going to try and turn it around with one of those things. I don't know what it's called. Stabby, vanishy thing. And now, just a little heal. Just throw some darts out, waiting for everyone to group back up for the final push. And I am tempted to have a little check around the back. See what I get when I get my unit back. In that stage of the game where you've got everyone's sort of running around like headless chickens. We're trying to group back up, and this side looks kind of impenetrable. So a little swoon around the back side and have a look and see if there's anything to take out over there with our remaining 16 Rattan Rangers. And luckily I come up here and there's actually no shields about. So for me this is perfect. I'm just going to annihilate anything in front of me. I think those are Regiarii, and then these Madao charge at me, and I'm like, oh, I'm so much faster. Pull them away, and then just keep annoying him by pushing them back towards. But as you can see, nothing's really dying. 1 or 2, maybe. And then I see those archers, I'm like, right, it's time to take the death. It's time to take the death, and so I pop them on. And it wasn't as good of a charge as I was hoping for, but we do manage to get some of them. And I tried to make a little escape. I'm like, oh, maybe I can get away. But bang, pinned down by the chain dart. And their throw, my god, does a lot of damage. Was not expecting it. I was going to try and ult away. But nope, we're taking the death there. And yeah, gearing up for the next part. And now we're through the grey screen of death that I sped up. Fortebraccio's obviously. Finally, here's my 40s. These are the doctrines on them. Anti-cav, stun brace doctrine, Fortebraccio doctrine, extra piercing against cav, piercing defense doctrine, 30% less damage while braced by cav, and then just a polearm 1 doctrine, more piercing pen. And the Vextry line, I go top line, I know some people do bottom line, but I go top. There's the stats, and on we go. It's the super solid unit. We're going for the final push. Only 3 minutes and 50 seconds left, but I think we have the troop numbers to just finish this quickly. The only issue is getting my Fortebraccios there in time. They are not known as a very fast unit, but not surprising while carrying around that massive pike. The point is looking pretty filled with heroes right now. We have a team of archers and muskets that's great. I guess we're just waiting for the melee to turn up. That was a sarcastic great, by the way, before anyone thinks I'm just going to be playing longbows. That have their place, mind. It has their place. So the 40s, I'm just sort of checking out the point. 40s are on their way. You can see their poles in the air. On the way, we've got Medaus coming in now. We've got shields. So this is looking pretty bleak for the other team. Saw the guy that killed me last. Pick up him. And now we will move onto the point to try and finish the game. We got the Medaus set up over there. They're not coming around that side. Any cav that comes onto this point now is pretty... It's not going to work for them, really. And now I'm letting my guys get set out. That's what I was talking about. The F1 formation is so strong. You just place it out, let them set out, and then they just spin. This guy tries to run past them, and he just gets his legs of his horse gets taken out. And then he gets killed by muskets. So it's sort of... Yeah, that's sort of it, guys. That is a bit of Rattan rangering and marmalade shielding. So yeah, we'll get a little secret vault, a bit of silver, lovely, 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 and some gloves. There's the thing, 37 kills for the Rattan, so not the worst, not the best, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.